Good afternoon and welcome back to the Perkins Garage's YouTube channel for a Ford Kuga ST Line X walk around video. Before we begin, if you are enjoying our content and would like to see some more in the future, can I recommend clicking that subscribe button, and that way you're in tune with all of our latest content. So this here is a solar silver Ford Kuga ST Line X PHEV. So what is a PHEV, I hear you ask? That is a plug-in hybrid electrical vehicle, where we have a 14.4 kilowatt battery that can deliver up to 35 miles of fully electric driving. So the chances are your daily commute can be done on full electric, and that's going to give you some very low running costs. The vehicle is supplied with two charging cables, which I shall demonstrate to you in a moment. The vehicle has the 2.5 litre engine that is producing 225 PS of power, transmitted through a CVT automatic gearbox. The Kuga is registered on a 2023 registration, meaning we have Ford warranty all the way till July 2026. We've done just under 4,000 miles, but like always, I'll get the exact number on the dash in a moment. Rightio, so let's go to the near side front where all of these walk around videos begin. First up is the remote central locking key in all of its beauty. I'll be using this a few times throughout the video, so stay tuned to see more of it. But I wanted to show you a quick feature, something a bit different. We've just had a bit of a rain shower, and I did have the lovely panoramic glass roof open for you. So this has inspired this section of the video. Holding down the unlock button will activate global open. And what that means is it's going to drop all the windows down and even pop the sunroof open. Holding the lock button, or clicking it once then holding it, will then activate global close. Like you can see, that shuts all the windows up once again. Very nice feature in the summer if you have a warm stuffy car, and as you're approaching you can just drop the windows, letting a nice bit of cool air in first. So clicking the unlock button in turn is going to wake up the daytime running lamps. The daytime running lamps, the bit that appear to be flashing at you, well, that is because of the frequency in which my camera records at. They give other road users ultimate visibility, so you're always going to be seen no matter the lighting condition. Inside there are the quad prism LED adaptive headlights, part of the technology pack fitted to this Kuga, which also includes the heads-up display, which we shall come back to in a moment. Further south we have LED front fog lights, and we have front parking sensors making themselves all the way around that front lip of the bumper. That is because this vehicle has fitted the Ford Park Assist, so this will quite literally park itself for you. More spec at the front there. We have a front view camera as well as obviously a rear view camera, which we'll come to in a minute. And just below the number plate there, that little dally black bit is a front facing radar responsible for some of the driver assistance pack, such as pre-collision assist. I shall cover the driver assistance pack in its entirety once we're on the Sync 3.4 module. Making our way around to these beautiful 19-inch machine cut alloy wheels. So the machine cut alloy wheels give you the silver shiny face at the front, and in this instance we have the beautiful gloss black behind. Being the ST line variant, we have the red painted brake calipers, and they look wonderful. The tyres fitted are the Continental Premium Contact 6 tyres, and whilst one is ajar, I can show you down the cross section there. So you've got plenty of tread remaining on them yet. Just moving back round to the front of the vehicle, that there at the bottom of the windscreen is a light sensor responsible for the automatic lights. Further north we have the traffic speed sign camera. This will display the speed signs on the digital driver display ahead of you. This can also be used in coordination with the intelligent speed limiter, meaning when your speed limiter is set and you go past a differing speed sign, your limiter will change automatically. To the right hand side is a light sensor for the auto high beam, and also somewhere is a rain sensor for the rain sensing wipers. Bringing you back down to the... I love England, it's a wonderful country. It was raining cats and dogs a minute ago. 2 minutes later we're in the Costa del Rain. Wow, let's take my hood down again. Okay, so on the driver's door there we have those beautiful 5 lines to suggest we have keyless entry. So lock the vehicle with the key. So tapping behind the door handle there will unlock the vehicle, and a simple tap on those lines will then lock the vehicle. There is a distance, so if I was to touch the door handle here, because I'm over a metre away, it won't unlock. So there's a few safety features as well. Another safety feature is after you've used keyless entry, so unlock the vehicle, it'll expire after about 20-30 seconds or so. So keep your eyes out for the mirrors folding in once again. At the end of the mirrors there, as part of the driver assistance pack, we have the blind spot assist monitors. So you'll receive an orange illumination in either the near side or the offside mirror to let you know it's unsafe to pull in or out. Obviously power folding and heated as well. Obviously it's not open. I could have left it open really in hindsight. Now it's perfectly sunny. But you have a full panoramic glass roof there, so that opens up to let an abundance of light and fresh air into the cabin. Perfect for this time of year, or maybe in a couple of months' time. So to aid with the colourway of this vehicle, a beautiful black roof, the gloss black wheels, we have rear privacy glass. There's the mirrors folding in there, look. So it's a lovely colourway. So at this stage of the video, I take a step back on the off side of the vehicle, and I just gently rock the camera side to side down the body, hopefully displaying to you, wherever you might be watching this video, how beautiful all the body panels are. Like so. And we can link that back round to the offside rear, not forgetting to give you a good look at that. Again, beautiful 19-inch alloy with a Continental Premium Contact 6 tyre. So moving ourselves around the rear bumper now, rear parking sensors appear nice and early. That's to assist the forward parking system. That's the cross section of the rear. Now I'm going to give you a dramatic zoom in. Dramatic to the rear view camera. Beautiful. That is a very high definition camera as well. It looks incredible on the screen, and I'm sure to show you that in a moment. Now the near side of the body, we're going to give it the exact same treatment. So just starting off nice and high and gently rocking the camera down the near side. Like so. Hopefully that gives you an idea of how beautiful this vehicle is. Near side rear now. Near side rear wheel, giving you a good look at that. All alloys are immaculate. So if you're going to comment saying what the alloys like, they are perfect. There we are. Now that is the near side front. Okay, so that is a 360 degree walk around of the exterior. Now let's talk some more technical features. So if you're new to the electric or hybrid market, this here is where you charge the vehicle from. We have two buttons at the bottom, one for scheduling the charger and one to unlock the charger. Very nice feature indeed. This here is a Type 2 connection port. This will support up to 11 kilowatts of charging, typically using the 3-pin plug charger. That uses the whole socket, and typically if you have the home charger, which I shall show you in a second, that's about 7 kilowatts. But yeah, all through there. So now into the rear, where my demonstration is preset. But we do have some more spec just to show you or demonstrate to you. Double click the boot button, beg your pardon, and that'll wake up the electronic hands-free tailgate. Wonderful. So back down in the boot here, let's get into the shade so you can actually see what I'm talking about. So we have a lovely volumed rear boot space on this Kuga, big enough for all your life adventures, suitcases, prams, golf clubs, fishing equipment, or if you like an animal example, I reckon a good sized gorilla be plonked in the middle there. If you're watching from Colchester Zoo, I'm not going to steal your animals, I promise you. So the chargers to charge this vehicle. This is what's defined as your public charger, so official for chargers. So this plugs in to the front of the vehicle that I previously showed you, and this will plug in to the wall box or public charger, and this will give you about 7 kilowatts an hour charging. This on the Ford website will state this will take 3 hours for a full charge. Alternatively is this charger, and this is what most people can charge these PHEVs with. Again, if you're doing your full battery capacity every day, and let's say you get home at 6 o'clock in the evening and you are lucky enough to have an external socket, that'll go in there, straight into the front of the vehicle, and this will take about 6 hours to fully charge the 14.4 kilowatt battery. So you do get two options of how to charge the vehicle, and yeah, that should cover you in most situations. And again, with a small capacity battery, they do charge quite quickly. We'll come a bit more onto this in a little while once we're inside as well. In the back there, we also have a 12 volt socket, these lovely release points as well. I'll demonstrate the right one because I'm going around in a minute. So you pull these levers and it folds the seats down nice and flat, give you a nice flat entry. Now, I know the charger's going to slip a bit. Just going to lift this up because under there is a very full size spare wheel for temporary use only, of course, 17 inches in diameter, and all of 11 tools and jacks around the outside to change that at the side of the road. So that's the boot and the chargers. This button here will close the tailgate once more. So let's unlock the vehicle very quickly. The first task is just to, with one finger, put the seat back into position. So beginning on the offside rear door card, hard wearing plastic, nice and easy to keep clean, wipe away all muddy fingers and things such as that. Leading into a soft touch synthetic leather armrest to find this beautiful red ST stitching. The corresponding window control on the corresponding door card. So for the first time in this video, let's spin that camera around to show you some of these beautiful seats. So we have the ebony leather, again the beautiful red stitching, lower suede in the back and base part of the seat. Very durable, very comfortable, and will last you the test of time. Again, the red stitching appears all the way around. If you did require ISO fixing for the smaller humans of this world, you have one on the offside rear and one again on the near side rear. Little party piece with these seats is, I'll just trap the seatbelt in it. That was a terrible demonstration. Let's not trap the seatbelt in. These seats are all individual, so like you can see, you can pull them forward and even recline them. Yes, I accidentally stopped recording in my amazing demonstration by clicking the button, so hopefully I've edited this back so you wouldn't even notice. I was saying you've got lovely sliding seats forward and backwards. Furthermore, at the back of this beautiful Kuga, as we do have the fitted floor mats all in there, ready to go. That's one less thing to worry about after purchase. Down in the middle section there, we have rear air conditioning vents. We have rear heated seats and 2 USB-C charging points. It's a nice opportunity just to look up into the roof, where obviously you can't see much because I've shut the blind and shut the roof, but I can guarantee with the blind pulled back, it lets so much light in. It looks incredible. So I just want to show you another bit of very clever engineering on this Kuga. So part of the parking pack, the self-parking, you also get these beautiful door edge guards. So when you open and shut any of the doors, it's going to wrap the edge of the door like so to protect your property against damage in supermarket car parks and things such as that. And again, that's on every door. It's a beautiful little system. Like so, it just clips on. Like so, wow, I'm an engineer, I'll tell you. Okay, so further down, onto the driver's door card. So next to the handle is this beautiful carbon fibre strip leading into now soft touch leather all the way down and into the armrest, followed by 4 window controls. You've got window locking, you've got mirror folding and mirror adjustments via the switch, and just in front of it, interior locking. Spinning the camera around for the last time in this video to show you some seats. Again, we have that beautiful part leather, part suede design, all held together by some rather beautiful red stitching. These are electronically adjustable, so let me get down to it and count with me. So 1 and 2 is your forward and backwards, your 3 and your 4 is your front tilt, your 5 and your 6 is height, 7 and 8 is your rear tilt, and 9 and 10 is your lumbar support. And these are the AGR spine technology seats as well. They're your first introduction to the Ford Focus ST, I believe, but there's some very comfortable, very clever seats there. And they also come with the extender part as well, so it will support your legs even more. Now I'm just going to jump inside the vehicle. You may hear a little bit of distortion on my microphone, so please just bear with me for a moment. Wonderful. Now inside the vehicle, and the digital driver display wakes up. I said we've done just under 5,000, and the exact number down there is 4,873.4. So to complement the keyless entry system, we have the start stop button. Foot on the brake, one click of that, and it gains us power to the vehicle. Now I'm just going to turn down the radio because I don't want any copyright lawsuits on my doorstep. So this here is the wonderful digital driver display. I beg you, sorry. Turn the air conditioning down so you can actually hear me. Okay, so if you've never seen one of these before, in the next 2 minutes or so I'm going to give you a guide round. So again, we are looking at a core temperature sensor on the furthest left, a digital speedo, you have the compass at the bottom, followed by the mileage, ambient air temperature. Being automatic, we have a gear select indicator, then we have the battery range, which is currently 23 miles till empty. Next up, next to the fuel symbol, is the fuel range, so 90 miles. Then we have the little battery sign, followed by the fuel gauge at the furthest right. In the middle there was displayed one trip computer, which has been averaging 56.4 miles to the gallon. So we have a few party pieces on this screen. So first, using the menu button on the right hand side of the steering wheel, we can select the screen you'd like to be looking at, whether it's an EV coach. We've got this trip, we've got electric efficiency, some really lovely screens to be looking at. And next up is your audio, so this is your radio or your stereo, navigation and your phone preferences, along with your display settings and settings in general. Brake coach is a very good system. This vehicle has fitted a kinetic energy recovery system, meaning when you get off the accelerator and get onto the brake, it charges the battery as you go along. So the brake coach is a fantastic one to have on the screen. I was lucky enough to drive these vehicles, and on a longer journey, there's so much going on, like your brake coach, your regenerative energy, and also the engine modes. So it's all a fantastic system to use. So I really do like the brake coach. And there we go, look, the heavens have opened once again. Blighty, isn't it an amazing place? So the screen also has selectable drive modes. So the dark blue one is your normal, then we have an eco, we have a sport, a slippery, a snow and sand, and back to normal. But whatever mode you put it into, let's go to sport. It changes the aesthetic on the screen. So in sport mode, you get this beautiful aggressive grey screen like so. And also, not failing that, let's just put it back to normal mode as well quickly. There we are. We also have a button that says EV, and what EV does is select the electric mode. So we have normal operation, which is using the electric and petrol in tandem, in hybrid, to get you some very good MPG. Next up is all electric driving. It completely turns off the engine and just uses the capacity of the battery. So again, if you're going to work, you just drive it full electric. Fantastic. This one's lovely. This will just drive the vehicle as a petrol car. So you won't be using the hybrid system, you'll not be using the battery. It's just using the 2.5 litre petrol engine to get you about. Then if you did have somewhere, like a city, where you needed your battery, just turn it to EV mode again. And the last one is battery charged by engine. And this is why I believe we have a 2.5 litre engine in this vehicle. It's to spare some capacity to charge the battery. I was naive enough to think this is going to be quite a slow progress. I thought, oh well, it's going to be using a lot of fuel and not charging very quickly. And as again, on my little outing in this beautiful Kuga, well not this particular one, but another one, I was pleasantly surprised by how quickly the engine actually charges the battery. So I probably did a 2-hour journey and using hybrid for the most, depleted the battery, put it into charge mode, and by the time I was setting off to come back, I had a full charge again, averaging over 90 miles per gallon on that trip. Fantastic. Cost me next to nothing in fuel. So that's a little bit about the hybrid system and the digital driver display. The essence of time, I think I need to hurry this up a little bit, otherwise it's going to be a short film. So, some of the spec though, I don't want to rush things, I want to give you a good demonstration. Left hand side of the steering wheel is where the adaptive cruise control buttons are. So this is the adaptive with lane centering. So top left is to set the distance to the vehicle in front, bottom left is the lane centering, so it'll keep you in the middle of the lane. In the middle is your set speed plus and minus with your standby button top right. Speed limiter features bottom right, and again this can be used as the intelligent speed limiter. We saw the traffic speed sign on the dash, I'm sure I covered that. But volume minus, volume plus, and a mute button also appears. The right hand side is the buttons I was using to control the screen. So you have a back, OK up and down, and menu button. Also on that side of the steering wheel we have the voice command button, perfect for Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. This will activate your voice assistant such as Siri or Google Assistant. We also have your pick up, decline, and previous and next song function there as well. So we're crashing the video now into the central reservation, because under here, this is where your sweets are kept on longer journeys. I'll have no arguments about it. That is fact, that is law. Round trees do not sponsor me, I promise. In the middle section there, nice little cubby hole, maybe resides your wallet or purse or keys maybe. And this section here, we have sprung loaded cup holders. Fantastic. Your drink, coffee, tea is not going to fly out round the first roundabout you get to. We have a series of buttons here. This is the selectable drive mode button. This is the EV button. This is how it's changing the hybrid mode. This button will turn off the parking sensors. This is the self park assist button that I'll show you in a minute. And this is to adjust the head-up display. Head-up display, I hear you say. That is there. So it's hard to get to focus, again, because the frequency in which my camera records at But hopefully, if I just lower the brightness, you should, there we are. So you can see the traffic speed sign presented to the right hand side, and we have the digital speedo in the middle. Once you adjust your cruise control, so turn it on, you can see your set speed in the middle now, and also the bars to adjust the distance to the vehicle in front. Honestly, these are amazing, these Kugas. These are possibly one of my favourite vehicles we sell, especially with the head-up display. They're gorgeous. Auto hold, this is like a temporary handbrake if you like. Then we have the electronic handbrake. When you put it into the drive gear, it will self-cancel. You will have to self-apply it, so foot on the brake and pull that lever upwards. Next up is the rotary gear selector. I think this is a fantastic bit of engineering. It's a really smart, sleek design with low range in the middle. In this cubbyhole here, we have a wireless charge pad. So if you have a newer phone which supports wireless charging, place it down there. It shall wirelessly charge. If not, we have a USB-C, so 3 USB-Cs and a USB-A. And to the right hand side of it is the second 12-volt socket. Next up is the controls for the heating, ventilation and air conditioning. So we have the dual zone technology here, so both sides of the cabin could be set to individual temperatures. Fantastic system, because if you do have a really cold passenger, you can turn the heated seat on and turn the heating all the way up whilst keeping yourself nice and cool. I should have done that, just turned it on now. There's the off button. There we are. Electronically heated windscreen, you have fan speed, you have electronically heated steering wheel, and obviously the heated driver's seat as well. At the top we have different demist functions, different flows of vents are found in the middle, with recirculation and air conditioning found to the right hand side. Fantastically beautiful heating controls. Going up now, this is then the Sync 3.4 module. Volume, tuner button, different settings. This one here will turn on the front view camera. Click it once more, we go to a panoramic wide spectrum, and you can see, say, the blue car there. That's all the way around the corner. Once more, returns to your home page. So this is Sync 3.4. We have the dark blue band at the bottom, and I'm going to whiz through this in the breath of time. So sources, FM, DAB and Bluetooth audio. Next, up in the middle is your phone connectivity. This is where you can add your phone via Bluetooth. In the middle there is forward navigation. I love this Sync navigation system. I use it all the time. I think it's wonderful. Click the search box. Once the keyboard is loaded, you shall need Charlie Mike 77 6 Sierra Alpha. Click the search box like so, and that will navigate your route straight here to Perkins Garages. So it really is a fantastic navigation system. I use it all the time, but don't forget, if you were using Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, you can use your Apple Maps, Google Maps, Waze, whichever is your preference. Next up is settings. In settings, we have the driver assistance pack, which I mentioned before, which includes your adaptive cruise control with speed limiter, lane keeping system, pre-collision assist, traffic sign recognition, rear view camera. We've got the blind spot assist, grade assist, wrong way alert, easy for you to say, cross traffic alert, driver alert, and traction control. Vehicle settings are aplenty, whether it's the charge port light, max idle, we've got windows, global open and global close. I showed you that earlier. We have an ambient light, set the brightness, automated lights, and this also refers to the adaptive headlamps as well, down into your auto folding mirrors. Think we got there in the end. I haven't mentioned the B&O sound system. We have B&O speakers throughout the vehicle, so if you're into music, you've got a fantastic sound system. These PHEV Kugas, the ST Line X's, are the absolute governor. They've got so much wonderful spec on them. They're very comfortable, very practical. I love them. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you did have any further questions, please do give me a call. I'd love to speak to you all, one at a time, of course. 01376 550 899. Give us a call if you need any more information about this vehicle or any other vehicle we have at Perkins Garages. We'd love to speak to you. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and leave a nice comment below. Bye-bye for now.